Hi, my name is Amber Duggar, founder of Profit for Keeps, and in today's Profit for Joy video, we are going to be talking all about why you may be feeling like there's never enough money. If you have feelings of fear, anxiety when you think about income, or feeling like there's never enough, this video is for you. I cannot wait to talk about this. This is something that I think there's not a single person who has not struggled with this, including myself. You see, the thing is, when we think about our income, if you really think about what income is, it is the single most important stream into your livelihood, into your everyday life. So we can have a lot of emotions around that particular idea, right? When we look at our income. When we look at our income and we think, oh my gosh, that's not enough money. A lot of emotions can start to be felt. And then of course we can just tend to step back and maybe even run away from this or find something else to do. And that's not because we're weak or inadequate or not able to look at money. It's because it is triggering a fight or flight mechanism, our stress mechanism. Studies show that even one negative thought can have our body start to produce cortisol, the stress hormone. So I want you to just take a moment and give yourself some grace as you continue to listen through to this, because it's normal. It's normal to feel stress. It's normal to feel negative feelings when it comes to thinking about your income. But the good news is there's definitely a way to shift out of it. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I want you to just think for a moment what your income makes you feel in your body. Write down your income on a piece of paper and look at it and ask yourself, what feelings or emotions do I have around this? This is so important for you to identify, because in order for you to discharge these feelings and emotions around your money, around your income, you are not going to be able to tap into your brilliance that is allowing you to be inspired and take action and start to really find new ways of making higher and increased income. So just remember, when we are in a stressed state, we do not have the ability to think creatively. It completely snuffs out our brilliance. So just take that in for a moment and recognize that when we're feeling stressed, even subconsciously, because remember, 85% of how we feel about anything, not just money, is subconscious. So while we can be spending all this time feeling positive and thinking, oh, I'm never going to think there's never enough money, because that's a negative thought, and negative thoughts bring more negative thoughts, and negative thoughts then do not bring me the money and the abundance that I'm looking for. And all of that may be true. However, if that's just 15% of your thinking and the other 85% is subconsciously suppressing you from being able to become more creative and be able to step into your brilliance, it's like running on a hamster wheel, and it can be years. It can be years of feeling like, why the heck am I so positive? Why the heck am I doing all of this wealth consciousness work and not getting ahead? And it's because of the feelings and beliefs you have around income. Okay. So now that we understand why we want to uncover this, I want you to just think for a moment what it is that may be stopping you from making more money, because you're looking at your income and you're asking yourself, okay, what do I feel in my body? Maybe you feel fear. Maybe you feel anxiety. Maybe you feel like tension in your chest. Maybe you feel frustration or shame. Maybe you feel guilt. Just so you know, you can also be feeling negatively if you're making really great money and you feel like the other shoe's going to drop the next month, or, oh, this is too good to be true. All of these feelings are natural. Okay, so once you get really clear on those feelings, you can then start to find ways to shift out of those feelings. One of the best ways that I've absolutely found is through tapping. This is emotional freedom technique. There's lots of great books on it. There's lots of videos on it. There's lots of YouTube videos. Margaret Lynch is who I personally love when it comes to money around tapping, because she's, really gone deep into this subject. And one of my favorite books is Tapping into Wealth. I talk about this a lot. In this book, you go through lots of exercises on how to release the emotional charge around money. Because what happens is once you've released that emotional charge, you're then able to be free to be open to ideas that will allow you to make more money. It's a very simple yet profound concept that can take rounds and rounds and rounds of tapping before you actually feel some discharge in the statement of, I'm making X amount per month and I feel X. The most important thing is that you honor those feelings, that you go through the tapping rounds. The tapping rounds can be very simple. You can start on the karate chop point right here, and you can just start to say to yourself, I cannot believe that I'm only making X amount per month. What the heck? I am so freaking frustrated with myself. I am so ashamed. I feel so embarrassed that I'm making this much money. I feel guilt about making this much money. I feel absolutely horrible about looking at my income number. And I also honor and respect the feelings that I'm feeling. I honor and respect the way that I feel right now, and I'm so open to being able to heal these emotions. This is so important, right? So this is like the beginning of the tapping. Once you're able to just diffuse some of the feelings around money, then what you do is you start going through the different tapping points, and there's the top of the head, the top of the eye, the side of the eye, right below the eye, here right underneath the nose, like in between the nose and the lip, in that little indentation. The same place right between the chin and the lip, there's another indentation right here. And then the collarbone, which is right here. And this is my favorite one. It's many people's favorite one. Under the arm, right around where your bra strap is, or about 3 inches below your underarm, and the top of the head. Now, if you've never heard of tapping before, this looks totally crazy. However, it's scientifically proven that it does help diffuse trapped emotions and energy in the body. It's because these are meridian points on your body, and it's allowing the channels, the energy channels, to be unblocked so that emotion can be released and it can be discharged. We hold these memories from childhood. This is not something that anyone has gone through life not having any emotion around money. It's next to impossible. It's also something really important to know is that it is not necessarily going to be completely gone if you go through and do wealth consciousness work and tapping, etc. We will always uncover new blocks, new revelations, new thought processes, new emotions around money. I continue to every year. And the most important thing is that you just allow yourself to just work through them, acknowledge them, allow them to be heard, seen, felt, understood, and also allow them to be released so that they're no longer creating that stress response in your body. So I highly recommend that you do pick up the book, Tapping into Wealth. There is a whole slew of exercises in there. We're also going to be doing more of these in our Profit for Joy Society, because I find that once you've implemented a practical money system, which is Profit for Keeps, you are now empowering yourself to have more clarity around not only where your money is, what your money's doing, but also allowing you to see your behavior around money, your emotions around money, your thought process around money, because you're now focusing on it in a way that's allowing you to be empowered by choice. This is a really important concept, because once you've implemented this, and this is what I see for anyone that goes to the program, they now are in a different place emotionally to be able to start to uncover why they're still feeling scarcity, even if they're making a significant amount of money per month, or why they're feeling like, I know I need to make this much money, but something's happening and I'm sabotaging that effort. I encourage you to look into Profit for Keeps, to look into cash flow management, to look into empowering yourself with money. You can start by joining our incredible Facebook group. It's called Sweet Life Purposeful Money. You can go to amberduggar.com/community to join us there. I would love to see you inside, to hear from you, to understand your business, to learn more about who you are, what makes you vibe on a high vibration. And ultimately, I would just love to connect with you. That is one of my absolute favorite things. So thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share this with someone that you think would really resonate with it. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and much love to you.